Hello, Jadix here with another YouTube video covering the same topic I covered last time, actually, which is just a method for catching Pokemon um, by throwing it as they attack. The whole point of that is the ring is always going to be the right size for a great throw, and they won't have the opportunity to knock the ball away. Like I said, I did already cover this method in my previous video. The reason I'm doing a second video is just because whenever I did go over that, I didn't really do such a great job. I missed up on the first two Pokemon out of 5, which really, I mean, I had just discovered the method earlier that day and decided, you know what, I'm going to make a video. And I hadn't really gotten it down yet. So now I've been using it a lot, and I really think it's saved me a noticeable amount of gear. So I thought I'd do another video, same thing, but this time with some practice, I should actually be a bit more efficient at it. Okay. Also, in my last video, I mentioned that it only worked on the first throw, and that's actually not entirely true. So as long as you get the timing right, even if you don't hit the right spot, miss completely even, or if they, you know, you get them in the ball and then they break back out, you can actually do the method multiple times on the same Pokemon in a row without having to like leave the battle or anything, as long as you got the timing right. So hopefully, well, as weird as to say, hopefully one of these Pokemon will break out of the ball, and I can actually show you that. So there's a great throw. Alright. And so you'll be able to see, do it a second time, and it should work again. And it'll be in the exact same spot for that throw. And there it is again. So this video will last as long as these Pokemon are just spawning as quickly as they are. Oh yeah, we got a few of them here. They should attack anytime now. Very exciting. Also, I mentioned that this doesn't work for when Pokemon jump. Again, that's also not entirely true. The timing is definitely different. If you're trying to do it while they jump, you have to throw a little sooner. And you won't necessarily get the great throw because while they're in the air, that ring is changing size. But if you are, you know, catching a bunch of Pokemon back to back, particularly with lures where they despawn pretty quickly, you might not want to wait for an attack every time. And if you throw it while they're jumping, you'll still get that advantage where if it hits them as soon as they land, or even, you know, when they're about to land or whatever, you still have the advantage in that they can't knock the ball away. Too many spawns is seldom a problem for me, so I haven't practiced that. But if I see a low CP Pokemon, like, you know, a 10 CP Pidgey or something, I might just go ahead and do that. kind of stuck in the parking lot here. There's cars waiting on other cars to get out of their parking spot, and those cars are waiting on those cars to leave the parking spot so they can take the parking spot. And I'm just trying to find the next Pokemon. Pidgeys I've had a lot of practice with. So even after their attack, when they like kind of return to the spot where they stand in, that circle doesn't pop up immediately. And that's why I kind of screwed up on that last video on the Pidgey I was catching. Okay. Not a great result, but method is solid. And again, just about any any Pokemon this method works on. Probably should have got that Meowth, get something new in here. Rats are probably the easiest for me for some reason. I've had about just as much practice catching rats as Pidgeys, and they don't have that weird delay once they move back to the, when they're done with their attack and the ring hasn't popped up yet like Pidgeys do. So. Yep. So this video is just going to be more of the same, so once you kind of convinced that it is a viable strategy, that it is potentially useful, feel free to stop watching. Yeah. Bad throw. See, if you took my advice and you're like, you know what, I am going to stop watching the video, you wouldn't have seen that throw just happen. Caught him anyway. And even if, you miss the great throw, it's not like the strategy hasn't benefited you, because he still didn't have the opportunity to knock the ball away. And it's perhaps even more valuable, because, you are able to catch him. We're in the middle of the New Year's event, so a starter Pokemon, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, would be a nice Pokemon to catch on video, something different. And if you're kind of new-ish to Pokemon Go, and you're catching a Pokemon that you haven't caught before, and you don't know where that circle is going to be, this is probably not a good strategy. Just have to, bite the bullet and perhaps, have an opportunity of them knocking the ball away when you catch. And then on some Pokemon like Horsey, Ponyta, there's a few others where the target you're trying to aim at is so small, not being able to actually see the target whenever you're throwing the ball kind of throw you off a bit. Again, it's really just a matter of practice, but may or may not be worth it to some of you. Bad throw. But still, didn't have the opportunity to knock it away. Okay. Alright. I'm definitely all for them having both a nearby and sightings list. Be nice. I assume there's probably some more Pokemon in here, but no Pokestops here. There we are. Oh, another rat. Very exciting. You know, I'll just go ahead and show you there. So, well, I did actually get it inside the circle that time. So, just kind of want to show you can utilize them jumping also. I prefer not to. I prefer to just wait for the attack. But when they land, they can immediately jump again. There's at least a small delay. And Pidgey, another exciting one. Almost threw that too soon there. You saw that ring barely popped up before the Pokemon hit him. I don't think I've had any Pokemon knock the ball away this video, so that's always cool. Eevee is one of those, you'd think I'd have enough practice at it, I'd have it down by now, but sometimes I tend to hit too far to the left. Paris is a new one, I suppose. Definitely one of my least favorite Pokemon, right up there with Zubat. Wouldn't mind a Zubat right now, actually, for the video. Normally Zubats can be a real pain to catch, but with this method, they don't ever, like, dodge and knock the ball away. It's nice. I don't know if that's going to be laggy in the video, but it lagged on my phone a bit. Still got that great throw. Well, and he still ran away. Oh, there's something new. I do not think I got the great throw then. Again, it lagged on me a little bit. Nothing. Well, it's kind of looking like that might be all the spawns, for now anyway. Yeah, since they changed the spawn, or despawn time from, what was it, like a maximum of like 15 minutes to a maximum of like 30 minutes now. Definitely some ups and downs. Positive being, if you're looking for something that just now popped on radar, like a Snorlax or something, you have a much better chance of getting it before it despawns. Downside is, if you plan on grinding the same area, unless it spawns 30 minutes worth of Pokemon to catch at a time, you end up like this, where you just kind of wait around for more stuff. I would cross the street, but my wife's inside grocery shopping, and she'd be less than happy if she comes out and I'm not here. So, especially since it's kind of nippy outside. Come on, one more Pokemon in the video. With my luck, I'm going to waste all this time, not find anything. Oh, there we are. Bulbasaur. There's a starter I was hoping for. And again, just wait for that attack. Barely got the great throw on that one. Alright, and this will be the last guy for the video. 55 CP Paris. Very, very exciting. Alright, and that's it. Again, if you kind of want to understand how the strategy works, I recommend watching my first video. Yeah, it works. It's nice. I don't think I really wasted a single bowl through the duration of this video. Okay, a Charmander. Okay, I have to catch at least the Charmander before I end the video. Or, you know, throw some balls at him and run away, one of the two. But I can't just see a Charmander and end the video. And again, if you were new and didn't know where to throw the ball and aim for his chest instead of his face, yeah, it wouldn't work out so well. Alright, got the Charmander. So that'll be it for the video. This is Jadix, and I'm Jadix out.